Good morning. It's about 7 in the morning and I'm on a walk. Wow, look at how much water's in here. It's like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. Oh, it's so peaceful in here. I just feel my heart rate just go down and it's like walking into a different time zone or another dimension. It's like getting off of a plane in Miami when you've been living in Detroit all your life. Because, yeah, that was me. First time I got off the plane and it was like 80 degrees and it was dark out, I was like, this is fucking awesome. I never want to leave. But of course I stayed in Michigan until I found out I couldn't have kids. And then when I found out I couldn't have kids, I was so fucking depressed. I had to leave because I couldn't handle all the girls in my sorority that I said, hey, let's all get pregnant at the same time. And I couldn't produce. Look at this, how beautiful. So this is crystal clear. So the clay down here in the Carolinas, so it's crystal clear when it's not mucky. But when it rains, all that clay mixes up. Wow, isn't that pretty? Wow, that is just gorgeous. But yeah, when it rains, it turns into, it looks like hot chocolate. So sometimes in the summer, when you go on the boat and you go in the water and it looks like hot chocolate, it's not very fun. That Michigan water is so clear. Oh my gosh, I grew up on the lakes in Michigan and that water was just nice and cold and clear and so wonderful. So that's what I miss about Michigan. And the dirt, oh my God, that dirt is just the most fertile ground I've ever come across. The clay's fertile too, but it's like digging a hole in concrete. Okay, I feel like I'm in friggin' Ireland right now. Okay, I'm getting attacked by mosquito webs. Not mosquito webs. Spider webs. This is my spider web stick. So now that I'm 57, I've come up with ways to calm my nerves rather than taking Celexa, because I was on that for 25 years. And this, my friend, is like kryptonite. I can do anything if I take these forest breaks. So get out there and quit being depressed if you're depressed like I used to be. So yeah, I couldn't have kids, and when I was 36, we adopted a baby, and through open adoption. So the mom chose me and my husband because we were married for 10 years already, and she wanted the baby to have a dad that would be around. Because her first 4 kids did not have a father figure. Actually had an alcoholic, heroin addict father that beat the fuck out of him. So she didn't want this baby to grow up in that environment. Oh my gosh, cobwebs everywhere. Wow, look at that. So she chose my husband and I because, well, you know, I was successfully in the mortgage business. Why was I so successful? Because I was so fucking depressed for not being able to get pregnant. I put 110% of my time into my job. Oh, look at that muddy water. Our life is muddy. Muddy, muddy, muddy. But in the end, my daughter's 20 now. She's my best friend. We also helped raise 2 other adopted children. My mother-in-law adopted them, and we started help raising them when they were teenagers, and they're both 30 now, living in Colorado. And ooh, I almost walked through that giant spider web. And so now that I'm looking back, I never would have moved to this area had I had that trauma going on in my life of not being able to have a baby. So the negative ends up making a positive. And since I've moved down here, we've got over 33 families that moved down here from Michigan, from Ohio, from my husband's from New Jersey, and New York. So we have more family down here than we do anywhere else. All because I couldn't get pregnant. So, if you can't get pregnant, just know that there's a higher reason. Maybe you are supposed to be out here in the woods with me. And you never know. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day.